Hey, it's Taryn. It's time for Sunday Reads. So today I am in my new apartment. I'm not going to give you a tour because it's a mess. But hopefully by next weekend, I'll have everything straightened up and I will give you a short tour. It's pretty nice, although it smelled really terrible when I first moved in here, so I have been working on treating that. But other than that, all is well. The neighborhood's super convenient and I am a happy camper. So anyways, on to what I read last week. I finished Rashomon, the collection of short stories, and I was expecting something a little more, and I think maybe the translation I have is not that good, because it came off as really boxy and not that interesting. I can see the sort of ideas that he was trying to express as a writer, but I think the translation was really clunky, so I will maybe try to read a better translation. There is a graphic novel version of it that's supposed to be really great, and when I have access to a print copy, I will probably enjoy that. So yes, I finished that. And I also finished, I can't remember the name of this darn book. The first book in the Xenogenesis trilogy, maybe New Dawn, or I don't know, the first book in the Xenogenesis trilogy by Octavia Butler, and it was really interesting. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't really read anything to prepare myself for it. I'm not really into like first contact science fiction, but I was pleasantly surprised. It was kind of mundane and slow paced, and nothing really happened, but that's okay. Like, I felt really satisfied with my read, and I definitely want to continue on, so I will start the next book maybe in a couple weeks. I think that's all I finished this week. I started Woman on the Edge of Time by Marge Piercy. I did read her novel He, She, It. I forget what the American title is, but Body of Glass, I think it is. And I enjoyed it. It was, pretty good, but this novel, the writing style is totally different, and it's very uncomfortable. And that may be the copy that I have. There are some typographical errors and some grammatical errors, and I'm not sure, what exactly that's from, but it is causing some discomfort while reading. But the story itself is really interesting. The main character, Connie, is a Mexican-American who has been treated poorly by the system and by life in general. She was married to a rapist and an abuser. She was put into a mental institution and treated there. She lost her daughter because of neglect and abuse, and just a lot of different things. Anyway, she has contact with someone from, I think, the year 2137, through some sort of system, catching and sending. They can project themselves into the space where their catcher or sender exists. So it's an interesting concept, and I'm really enjoying the break between the two worlds. The future is not what we've expected of the future. It's very sort of pastoral, and it's a sort of a throwback culture, but the book is dealing a lot with issues of race and gender and a lot of different things like that. So it's a pretty deep read, I think, and one that I will probably want to reread in the future. I can already tell. So I will finish that this week, and I will definitely finish A Cup of Sake Beneath the Cherry Trees by Kengo, a Buddhist monk. I meant to read it while the cherry blossoms were blooming, but things happened, so it's just a very small penguin book, classic little book thing, so I'll finish that. I have no idea what I'm going to start. I feel like I will pick Crystal Rain back up, which I'm buddy reading with Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book, and get going on that again. So those are my plans for next week and what I did last week, and yeah, I guess I'll be back later this week probably with another old book review, and I really need to start filming book reviews for books I've been reading this year, but things have been a little bit crazy, so I'm going to just let it go and do what I do. So yeah. Anyway, I am off to do some karaoke with Sabrina from Stegachino, and I'm super excited, so yeah, that's my Sunday. I hope you all have an awesome week next week, and that you enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I will see you next time.